We don't got mics.
No, we don't, do we?
Mm-mm.
We got to start making sure when we go to the woods, carry them with us. But
yep.
Don't worry about it. Unless you just want to film, unless you want to stay right by me.
That's what I was going to do, just keep the mic towards you.
Let's walk over here to the lake.
That means you got a cloud.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's Mark from City Creek Bottom, Armstead with another fireside chat. Last day of deer season in Alabama. Was going to go to the hunting club, but just decided we'd ride out here to the National Forest. Thought I'd show you number 2 watershed. I can't say there's ever been a sighting here, but I know people have heard the wood knocks across the lake there. They've heard the howls in here and some other different things that took place. People used to camp here a good bit. So we're just going to show it to you and be quiet for a few minutes, and I'll let Rebecca kind of do the shower for a minute.
Oh.
Come on, let's walk down here a minute.
Let me grab this other mic thing. Now I can put it up there with you. And still walk behind you, see?
Yeah. All right, let's walk over here. We'll just walk over here in a few minutes. You never know, one might come down and get a drink of water right here at dark.
So has anything ever happened out here?
Well, that's what I was saying. There's people heard wood knocks here before. I can't remember anything directly happening here at this lake as far as a sighting. I know people used to camp back in here. We need to come out here and camp out one night. I need to come show it to Pat. Be a good, actually a good little place to hold a small outing. You couldn't do a big one here because there's not enough room. But also, this is the lake where the green-eyed monster is supposed to be. And that's, people have claimed, you can come out here at night and you'll see a green light going through the lake. I have no idea. I have never seen it. I've been out here 2 or 3 times at night. Have camped here, have fished here, have coon hunted in here, and I never have seen no green light in here. Doesn't mean it's not here, it just means I haven't seen it. Me and my brother-in-law used to hunt this a good bit when I was a teenager. My brother-in-law liked to hunt woods, he didn't like to hunt fields and stuff, and we'd come out here squirrel hunting a lot. Little deer hunting, but he loved to squirrel hunt. And so we'd come out here, and then of course we fished this lake a lot. So it's a pretty lake. It's got some good fish in it. Sister, get out of that. Sister, get out of it. Can't carry you nowhere without you wanting to eat everything. Golly, I thought on a hunting club yesterday that way.
Y'all feed me more often.
The dog gets fed good, the dog just wants to eat junk.
I haven't had my daily allotment of steak and caviar.
This lake here, I think, is around 10 acres, I think. give or take.
Yes, sister, by all means.
It was actually the first one they built when the government built these 3 watersheds. Was actually 4 out here, but one of them somehow or another got swapped around on private land, some kind of dirty deal. But y'all know how that is. This one, something moved in that grass just then. We did see a rabbit jump up a while ago. Probably a good place to come bring a pack of beagles. All that. I bet there's more rabbits in here. Because that's the type of stuff they like around up there. Plus that's what the deer like too. But this is the first lake it was built. I think it was built in the early 70s. And then they came later on and built 2 more lakes there around the same time period. Then they built another one after that. Like I said, that other one ended up on private property. Some kind of exchange they done. I don't know how all that worked out. Come here, look at this big beaver dam right yonder. Ooh, look at that up there. See it? That big beaver dam. They ain't been there. This would be a good lake to come probably catch some wood ducks on. Used to be a lot of ducks.
It's a pretty big one, isn't it?
That sucker's across. That's the main creek channel right there. It goes around. All that's real marshy because the creek comes in up yonder. You can kind of tell where it narrows down back in there. Used to be a good swimming hole right there, a big rock. You could nice little swimming hole, about 6 foot deep, real clean. Because the creek flows in there pretty good. Caught some good fish out of this pond. Got some good clean fish in it. If somebody hadn't come out here and dumped something illegal in it. But I'm pretty sure it's still pretty good water. Most of it comes off the mountain.
Sister, please just come walk over here.
We'll clean her up before she
on the
gets in the
concrete
truck.
slab.
She's just being a dog.
See, there's a good shot.
At least she ain't scared of water.
She almost got in trouble a minute ago. She was out there in that mess.
This used to be a dirt ramp. I'm glad they finally put some concrete. Used to get rough right here trying to put a little flat bottom boat in. Yeah, I don't know of any sightings at this lake right off bat. I wish I did. There's probably some here. By there being wood knocks here. I've heard the wood knocks here myself a long time ago. That's back before I knew it was Bigfoot or whatever making those wood knocks. This won't be the whole video, y'all. This will just be part of next week's. Just like to show y'all different places when we're there. You get a kind of feel for Alabama, what it kind of looks like if you've never been here. And you can tell this is Appalachian type land. Well, we'll walk over this way.
I'm just keeping the mic pointed at you.
We'll go over and go that way. That rabbit jumped up. Maybe look over there. That way we see that side of the lake right yonder a little better. This is actually a nice camping spot.
You keep talking too low though, I can tell you.
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm trying not to be real loud.
So we need to stop filming.
Okay.
So stay tuned for the next location.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over and look at it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
This used to be, hey, it used to be the old road between here.
Mark said that used to be the old road that came in to the lake.
That's a heck of a trail. Oh, it's the bike trail now.
That's right, it's the bike trail.
Yeah, that's a dang heck of a wide trail. There it is. 1974. Drainage area is 2,000 something acres. This is a 19-acre pond. Okay. I was thinking it was around 11 acres. Me and my dad used to come out here quail hunting too. Used to be a lot of cerisa all in here. That's what they sold first. And it was, each watershed had a couple of coveys of quail on it. There's some good memories there. Even though we had a lot of farmland to hunt, sometimes Daddy just wanted to change the scenery. Like people been going down in that drainage in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the biggest deer I've ever seen killed in this part of Alabama came from out here. There may not be a ton of them, but what's out here is pretty good size. Remember when all them pines right yonder were little bitty pines?
Those used to be little, huh?
Yeah. I remember when a lot
They're
of
not
those
little
right
no more.
yonder were probably 10 foot tall. These have always been over here, these bigger ones. Used to be some pretty hardwoods out here. They've cut a lot of it out. Some of the biggest pine trees I ever seen in my life were back in there. They come in here in the 80s and logged it. They was pine trees that were huge coming back in from in there. Yeah, y'all always remember Forest Service, government's lumber company. All this land's supposed to be set aside for us. It's supposed to be left alone. They don't do it. Them and corporations do all that underhanded stuff.
What is that?
I wish we had her leash. Come on. I got a new phone. This is Rebecca's new phone. She's fixing to switch her old phone over to this one and give me her old phone to do the filming with. So, and wow, that right there. Let me tighten that up a minute. Sorry about that. I don't know why that was loose. This will be a two-part video, and what I mean by that is last week we went out to Talladega National Forest, to #2 watershed. Done a little filming, didn't really see nothing out of the ordinary. Did hear something though. It was strange right there at dark, but didn't really see nothing else, and it was just kind of strange, so I hope you like that part of the video. And I'm here behind the house down here in my hardwood bottom swamp, just Gonna look around, see if I can see anything ordinary, out of the ordinary, excuse me, not ordinary, but out of the ordinary. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? Not saying Bigfoot done that. You can see where it went down and then it's growing. It's weird how things do. And there's another one right over here just like it. Old big tree. Just weird. Probably tried to uproot, then fell over and started growing again. I probably need to take that out for firewood. But it's interesting. I just thought I'd like to walk around on parts of my place and just see if I see anything out of the ordinary, something out of place. I hadn't done it as well as I should have been doing it. But just see if we notice anything. And I'm sorry about the chicken in the background. She's tore up about something. I don't know what she's tore up about. Rebecca just gathered eggs. That's probably what she's tore up about. We'll ease up through here a few minutes. We got some storms coming in. Wanted to get back up on Creepy Mountain this past weekend because me and her went Friday out to the watersheds and done that filming. Then I had planned to go up on Creepy Mountain Saturday. Of course, we had a bunch of rain come in. Plus, I ended up working Friday night and part of Saturday night, and then I hadn't had a chance to get up there this week. But I will be able to, hopefully, this Saturday. And like I said, I got some other things, other people that I need to get on here. Hopefully, maybe with the new camera, or a new camera to me. I wish my iPhone would work. I mean, it does great videos. I just can't get it to download for nothing. I've had other people try. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe I need a new phone myself. I don't know. Maybe something I have to look at. But yeah, just kind of looking around, just see if I see where anything's been coming through lately. Actually been kind of quiet here at the house last little while. Don't know why, because it was a pretty good bit of activity there for a little while, and then it just kind of quieting down, then it popped back up. Something been walking right through here. I don't know if y'all can see it. The dog went the same way. The grass, leaves been patted down a little bit right there. Didn't look like no deer though. I don't know. Well, y'all can tell this water standing everywhere in here. This little old hardwood swamp. All this back in here, low land. It'd make jam up pasture land. It'd make good row crop land. You just have to come in here and drain some, put some ditches in it I got a dead tree there. Need to take now. Yeah, I got a lot of privet coming up in here. I tell you, that stuff will take over a place if you don't watch. It's what I need to put a bunch of goats in here. Need to fence it off. Them or some longhorn cattle. Or get those Dexter milk cows. They'd rather eat brush than they would grass. Let them come down here and clean this hardwood swamp up. Maybe kill some of these privets in here. May jump this old cane cutter down in here. If y'all don't know what a cane cutter is, we call them cane cutters here in Alabama. It's a swamp rabbit. A big old rabbit. I've seen a couple here down in here, so may jump one. I don't know. But going back to the National Forest, I do want to show y'all a lot more about the National Forest, and just besides Creepy Mountain. A lot of stuff goes on out there. And for those of y'all who live locally, that would be a place for you to go research. Because I know a lot of people don't have access to private land. And that would be a very good place for you to go do some researching. I mean, there's lakes out there. You got the Pinhoti Trail that, you know, starts in Coosa County right below us and goes all the way up into North Georgia and hooks into the Appalachian Trail. I've been waiting for something to come from that trail. I think there's already been some stuff, because I'm on the Friends of Pinhoti, Hikers, and some of those others. The main reason I got on there to see if that type of stuff might pop up. And there's something for y'all to think about. If you living in an area, heard that thunder. If you're living in an area that's got a lot of public land, it's got hiking trails, and they got these groups on Facebook, you know, like Friends of this Trail or Friends of this Forest, or I would become friends in there and just keep an eye on it, because sooner or later there'll be somebody pop up with something. I'm gonna give you an example of this week. Me and Rebecca was watching just a guy that does backwoods riding. He was in the Smokies. I got to work later that night on my break time. I was sitting there watching it. Boss man walked in, asked me what I was watching, and because I had it on my laptop, so it was a lot bigger. And told him what I was watching. He sat down with me, because he done got him a cup of coffee. We both there, you know, taking a break. And he said, Lord have mercy, I've been to that place. Then he went to telling me about it. So there was something that went on. And of course what he heard was probably 2 wood knocks and a tree pushed over. And he had that, like he was something staring at him feeling. So anyway, you know, I'll let some people up that way know. Might be a place to go check out. So, because that's one thing us as Bigfoot researchers or investigators, whatever you want to call us, I don't really call myself none of that. But, this will be a good spot to make a little green patch in here. And put a ladder stand up. I forgot about this little clearing right here. Take these few privet hedges out. Make a good little spot right here. Put a little tree stand right back up in there. There's a couple of good oaks right yonder. I may have to do that right here. Sorry about getting off the subject. I do that a lot. Wheels are turning too many directions with me all the time. Yeah, they come in here one time and cut the pine out. You can see the roots from the skidder. They come in here and had the pines cut out. There's only 1 or 2 left in here now. And whew, this big tree here. That's a big one. Oh, that's some good firewood wasted. Man, that's some good firewood. That tree's starting to show some rotting in it though. What in the world? Oh, okay. Something been sitting up there using the bathroom. Well, huh, interesting. It's sit there a while. It's used the bathroom there several times. Huh. Yeah, it's like a red oak. I knew I had another one down here. There's one down right over there too. Man, there's a bunch of firewood in this tree. We'll have to need to get here and cut some of this up. Some good firewood sitting in here. Anyway, going back to what I was saying though, I'm sorry about getting off subject. Going back to what I was saying, you know, if you got groups around your area, you know, with hiking trails or public lakes or state parks, national forest, I would check them, you know, see them groups, you know, see if there's groups on Facebook and start watching it. I've been watching that pinhole pretty good, and I have seen a couple of people comment about hearing stuff, but that's as far as they went with it. Because like I said, that could be a place to pinpoint you if you don't, you know, if you don't have private land, or you know, you don't have other research people that you are able to go with, you know, to their spots or something. That might be something to think about, because all of us in the Bigfoot world can help each other out with that. If we see something from somewhere else, we can, you know, let other people in that area know, hey, I seen this on TV, or hey, I heard this on a YouTube channel, or hey, I seen this on Facebook, or I heard this from a friend that went there, you know, and it might help them researchers in that area to look around. You know, you never know. You just really never know. So, but not really seeing nothing out of the ordinary in here. This booger here, it comes to the house, he's careful, except for the few times he goofed up and left them tracks out in the field, and doing his other little annex he was doing. There are some tree bows over here across the creek, but probably not going to try to cross the creek. It's up pretty good, and I didn't put my snake boots on, and because I was going to do a short video. Let's see. Some things I need to do is upcoming. I need to go to Chillersburg and show y'all where that one was seen that was visiting a little neighborhood there over the years. I need to do that. I need to go to Sylacauga, show you where the one was down in the branch in downtown Sylacauga. I'm hopefully, I need to call Keith this weekend and see if him and Marcia do have time now. And, you know, see if we can, Lord have mercy, that chicken sounded rough. See if we can sit down and talk. Of course, my friend who's seen one down in Coosa County back around first of the year, maybe since deer season's out, maybe, and maybe his job he was working on maybe slowed down enough where I can go talk with him. And I got some people at different times that's going to be coming in here. Hopefully, if they're willing, maybe some of those will get on camera and tell some of their experiences. Because I want to share not just my stuff, but I want to share everybody else's. Everybody else's stuff needs to be out there. And, you know, tell the truth about it. Let people know this stuff is happening. Now here's a limb break that's in an odd area, but don't mean nothing. I mean, it don't. So the other thing good about this is I'll be able to tell if I go up on a hunting club and start having problems with Rebecca's camera. May be something going on. And right here at this new phone, I haven't noticed it do nothing. And I don't know how long I've been filming. Let me look here a minute. I have to put my old man glasses on a minute. So I've been filming about 16 minutes. We'll go ahead and go about 5 more. Then time we put the Talladega National Forest on there, we'll have about a 40-minute one. I like to keep mine around 30-40 minutes at the most, if I can. Ooh, I need to come in here and take out some sweet gums. Tell you, I wish I had the energy I had when I was 20 years old. I don't have that no more. Yeah, just not seeing nothing. And this down here is so tore up from storms and the privet and it being in a swamp. It is hard to tell things. It's just kind of hard to tell. So, just see. Now there's something been tore off, you know. But, you know, it could have been for rotting. I don't know. Weird. There's all kind of stuff down here, but a lot of that stuff's been falling. Boy, that's a big old grapevine right there. Y'all see that? That's a pretty good one. Go way up there in that pine. Y'all can see. Woo! And they'll get y'all swimmy headed. Boy, when I was growing up, pines this size and bigger used to be everywhere. I've seen some out in the National Forest. I think you could only put one log on one truck. And when back in the late 80s, early 90s, when they went on this massive clear cutting spree in Alabama, man, they wiped out some timber. They were cutting timber that had to be 200 years old, older. And of course they massacred the woods. I mean, they're like nuclear bombs that went off. You know, I know we need wood. I know we need different products, but you ain't got to tear the whole place up. And they did. I mean, just caused a lot of erosion problems during that time. Our hunting club was beautiful, gigantic hardwoods, and then it became a pine plantation. They was up there for 10 years cutting. Every year they'd cut 300-400 acres. Next year come back and get 300-400 acres till they finally clear cut the whole place. And I'll be honest with you, it never was the same since then. Boogers did though learn to live with it. And pine thickets probably keep them a little warmer in the winter, keep the wind off of them. You know, so I mean, there's some good things I guess probably come out of it. Deer and turkeys learn to use it because there is feed in there, mushrooms growing up under it, and a lot of times honeysuckles thrive in it till they get to a certain point, and then they drown them out. But, well, I was wanting to get this in before the rain get here because I knew there's no way I was going to make it to the mountain. It's starting to sprinkle. I'm going to get off here. No, I didn't really get in a lot. I've done more talking than I have anything. Not really showing no evidence or really giving y'all anything from the mountain. I like to be on the mountain when I tell you about the mountain, if it's possible. That way I can be on the spot where it happened, show it to you. And of course, with the phone now situation may help me get to that point better. Like I said, I am going up there this weekend. So next week's fireside chat, we'll see how it goes with Rebecca's phone. I sure did like that other phone. I mean, I'm gonna keep it because it's got that built-in thermal and night vision, but as far as recording, it may do okay for a little short recording. But you know, long-winded recording where I'm doing 30, 40, 45 minutes, you know, So, well, y'all, I can't remember if on the other video from Talladega National Forest, if I done a conclusion or not. So Rebecca may have to edit one of them out. But of course, give us a like, a subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and comment. If there's something you want me to talk about, let me know. I got a lot coming up from the Creepy Mountain. I'm gonna have this little time frame hold for the next month. And then of course when summer gets here, I have a bunch of time, but you know, so you know, we got to talk about the gifting area, hopefully talk about the portal, talk about some of the outings, past outings up there and stuff that happened, stuff that's happened with me and Keith, Larry, and some of the other people, different times, coon hunting and deer hunting. I still hadn't really scratched the surface on it. It's what I tell people when I'm on these podcasts. Man, I can't even scratch the surface of what's going on up there. And like I've said before, if me and Keith and Adam had some of the stuff that people have got now, whew, we would have had some good stuff. But that's just the way the ball rolls. Just like I say, I ain't really seeing nothing. It's catching my eye down here in the swamp. I didn't try to cross the creek and go over on that other side. I need to build me a little bridge somewhere to get across. But y'all go check out other people that we support. You know, Chris Reinhardt with Discover Sasquatch. Spencer and Misty over at Woods Walkers. Misty and her family with Southern Appalachian Sasquatch Seekers. Kyle Cunley, I guess how you pronounce it. Sometimes I'd pronounce it wrong, but with Encrypted Connections. Night Callers with Lauren. Also, you know, I keep kind of eye out on Mr. Barton Nunley's page, Inhumanoids, and also Hellbent Holler. They just don't fool with just Bigfoot. They get into about Dog Man and the lights. In fact, they got some good stuff from the Brown Mountain Lights. I'm gonna go visit that place one day. Yeah, even though I'm a talk more about Bigfoot because that's what I've had a lot of experience with, I have had some interactions with paranormal and the orbs and some other weird things in the past. You know, so you know, it just ain't Bigfoot. So, and of course, you know, if you're into homesteading, there's some other good channels to watch. Is Deep South down there in Mississippi, Deep South Homestead, Mississippi. Perma Pastures, he's up there in North Carolina. There's the Holler Homestead there in North Carolina. And there's a lot of little ones that's good too. I just can't remember them all. They have very good content. So y'all check them out. If you're in the homestead and you need to know something about gardening or any of that type of stuff. Me and Rebecca know some, but we're not experts. So just remember it now. I'm standing here in front of something and I just caught it. It's weird how you just walk. Now this one does look strange here. One reason is that was a pretty good sized tree at one time. And let's see what we got here a minute. This is weird. This is right here and behind my stepdaughter's house. That's interesting. That's kind of like that one over here across the creek. It's right here behind her house. And also, I did have a camera right over there. But that is a big one there, boy. I mean, look how long that tree is going back over there. And I don't see nothing big over here that would brought that tree down. I don't see nothing. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh. Didn't have to go. That thunder is getting close now. Is it dead? That part is dead. That's weird. Now that is strange right there. I have to admit, that one caught me off guard because it was sitting up so freaking high. So, I don't know. Maybe y'all see how, I don't know if I can get to a spot and back up. There's a good pine knot I got to get out of down here. We get over here and see if I can get a better, it's live right here though. Huh. Well, I thought I was going for a minute, so we're going to hold up a minute. Let me see if I can get back where y'all can maybe see that thing. That's a big one. Huh. Another one of those that goes in the file. Maybe. Maybe not. There's another one right here. That's uh-oh, yeah. Now here's what's weird. Maybe that vine brought it down. Same type of tree as the other one. And that's weird. Like I said, you never know. You never know. It's just, I know nature does some weird things too. That's been that way a while because limbs already. Sometimes you can come right in these areas, right in here and look, and sometimes you can see where a hand like fit on it. You'll see where the bark's rubbed. I don't know. That's weird, two right here together. I know there's some more in here, but this one was strange. All right, y'all. Rains are coming. I think Rebecca's texting me. I'm gonna get off here, get toward the house. Anyway, this is Mark from Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead with another fireside chat. Hope to see you back next week. Hopefully be back from Creepy Mountain. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.